Before the Turkish military invasion of 1974, Famagusta was a prosperous and cosmopolitan city with 45,000 citizens. Blessed by a 12-kilometre beachfront of pure golden sand and transparent turquoise waters, it was a city full of life, where tourism, culture and industry were booming. A real jewel of the Mediterranean Sea where East met West and where every day was a gift to all. A worthy successor to the ancient and lauded Ngomi, and heroic Salamina, Arsinoe and the capital Constantia, and of the Apostle Barnabas. A city that for years flourished and created unique monuments, which today can be considered monuments deserving World Heritage status. In this city, its citizens lived happily. They gave generously. They supported the arts, sports and philanthropy. The city was known for its flower festivals, the Orange Festival, for its sportsmen, its associations, its poets and its artists. The city generously offered so much to its citizens, having inherited itself so much from a glorious past. In August 1974, all this came to a halt. As the city was bombarded, Turkish troops advanced and captured the city. All its inhabitants fled to save their lives in nearby villages and the British bases, thinking that they would return in some hours.
Νομίζαμε ότι θα φύγουμε και θα επιστρέψουμε 2-3 ημέρες, αλλά δυστυχώς 41 χρόνια τώρα.
Nearly half a century later, the central part of our city is still empty, decaying, deprived of its citizens and its life. Fences of barbed wire, no entry signs, armed Turkish soldiers stand between our city and us. It is a crime of war at a time of peace from an aspiring European entrant. We can only look at our city from afar. No one is allowed to enter the city, a no man's land. We stare through those rusted fences at what used to be our house, our road, our church, our neighborhood.
Ζούσαμε εδώ πριν κάτι χρόνια. Ο παπάς μου ήσουν αμνήσεις, η γιαγιά μου δεν με γεννήθηκε, δεν με πήγε σχολείο.
Empty, derelict houses turned into heaps of bushes. Lifeless streets, empty churches. Famagusta is a European city illegally occupied for nearly half a century by Turkish mainland military forces. During all these years, numerous UN and EU resolutions have been issued for the return of this European city to its rightful owners, without any success. In particular, Security Council Resolutions 550 and 789 of 1984 and 1992 respectively. Also, in the high-level agreement in 1979, Turkey agreed to the return of Famagusta, but relented. Signatures of all the Famagustians to return were collected in 2007 and sent out to the leaders of the world. Famagustians demand to return and live in their city. This unheard, pointless cruelty has to end. All Famagustians, the old and the young, those of us who were lucky to have witnessed the prosperous years before 1974, and those who grew up with the memories, the stories and the will to return. We all want to return to our lives and properties and live in peace together with our Turkish Cypriot compatriots. We share a common vision and a dream for our city, for a new beginning, where Famagusta will once more regain its glory and its fame in the Eastern Mediterranean. Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriot have shown their will to work together and let go of the past and look ahead. Together we have celebrated events and organised activities. We sang our sorrows and dreamed the future. We walked along our sea and thought of the days to come, of the prosperity of a common future. All this took place not within our city, but on the beach in front of our houses, a mere footstep from where we were born and brought up. Famagustians demand to return home. An empty city awaits them, ready to come to life again.
Η πόλη μας χρειάζεται. Πρέπει να είμαστε εδώ για να τη διεκδικούμε.
We are doing a lot of activities of last 10 years with our stakeholders in the Famagustian Greek Cypriots. We have a lot of friends and we are doing cataclysmos together, and we opened their church in the whole city after the 58 years and they did the Good Friday.
History has taught us that together we can change things and bring back solace and hope for each and every one of us. We have joined hands with our fellow Turkish Cypriots, seeking not what divides, but what unites us. Both communities are looking into a common Cypriot identity, a proud identity with a dignified future. No more ghost towns within barbed wire, no more military occupation, no more no-entry signs in our own city. Let's look ahead. Let's bring Famagusta back to its former glory.
Γιατί τούτος είναι ο τόπος μου. Αν δεν ερχόμαστε στον τόπο μας, πώς να πάμε μπροστά. Χωρίς τις ρίζες μας στο παρελθόν μας, άνθρωπος χωρίς ιστορία είναι άνθρωπος.
Σε αυτόν το φιλμ είδαμε από ψηλά μια πόλη βουβή, έρημη, μια πόλη φάντασμα, αλλά και μια πόλη όραμα για τους κατοίκους της. Μια πόλη που εάν ο κατοχικός στρατός αποφασίσει να την εγκαταλείψει και να την αποδώσει στους νόμιμους κατοίκους της, σύμφωνα με τα ψηφίσματα του Συμβουλίου Ασφαλείας το 550 και 789, σύμφωνα με ευρωπαϊκά ψηφίσματα, σύμφωνα με τη δεύτερη συμφωνία κορυφής, τότε θα γίνει ένας πυρήνας ευημερίας για ολόκληρη την Κύπρο, για ολόκληρο τον κυπριακό λαό.